Hello, it's Howard from Bali Beginnings, and welcome. We're just here doing an exit quick interview with Francis. Let's start with you coming in the door. How did you find it?
Wow, beyond my expectations. I walked in the door, not sure what I was going to expect, and I couldn't believe it was exactly as it was in the pictures. And for me, the very first words I said to my family when I spoke to them was, "It's paradise. I feel as though I'm in heaven." And every single day I woke up in paradise.
Yeah.
So it was just amazing that the greenery, the growth, all of it is a kind of healing component for me.
What do you think of the work?
So from the word go, I believe it's a very much a holistic approach. So it's not one thing over another. It's absolutely everything. So coming from a relapse after a long time in recovery and at the tender age of 70, I suddenly had 3 proper meals. I was eating, and I'm vegetarian, so my needs were catered for. And the staff from the cleaners, who the room was perfect, didn't have to worry about washing. Beds were cleaned, changed every day. Everything was taken care of. I didn't need to do that much apart from showing up. And that's what I did. I showed up to every group. We had the therapy, which helped me to go a little bit more into the deep, to look at the real issues that were sitting there. And slowly but surely, I was developing strategies, developing an awareness of what was going on within me. Before I came here, I wasn't aware because I was confused.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good way of putting it. And so when you say we balance the holistic, what does that mean for you? How would you explain that to someone who has no idea of holistic or thinks holistic's just yoga and some breath work?
Well, as I say, for me, holistic is really looking after the body, mind, the spirit, connecting. And for me, what was really important when I had my relapse, I was so disconnected. I was isolated. And when I came to Bali Beginnings, when I came here, from day one, there was a sense of connection. It's a small group of people, so you get a lot of attention. And there's 5, 6 residents or clients, whatever I like to call them, and you develop a real strong connection as well. You develop that in working the 12-step program. We go out and do that. We meet other people. So we do things that we're going to face when we return home. Going to restaurants for a meal, doing all of those kind of things. So we're looking after everything. One of the things, and I'll share briefly, was really important to you. During one meditation, we were talking about a child, and I suddenly recalled myself as a child at 12 months and a picture I had, and I went back to that time. And I realised this beautiful, beautiful child, how do you want to treat her? And that really touched my heart.
Wow. And in fact, not on the child level, but maybe I should take it there. One thing I often say to myself is, you wouldn't speak to other people the way I can speak to myself on occasion. Yeah. I'm a lot better at it now than I used to be. I used to be horrific to myself. Yeah. And it's so interesting the way we treat ourselves and wonder why we feel the way we are. But and obviously this is geared up to help a lot of people in different ways because we're unique. We've got different pluses and minuses, skills, needs. How have you found the education, the psycho-education, the actual, education side?
And that's really, really important because, as I say, there's 5, 6 clients, and the education, although it's all the same questions for all of us, it's actually unique, and each individual responds where they're coming from, and that is the beauty of it. There is no wrong answer, but it's where are you coming from? Where are you sitting at now? Tell me, share that. And that's so important. So we don't have to be, well, this person is or that person is. It's very much individual and unique. And for me, that was a big attraction. And having life coaches who have had experience of addiction has really been useful because I think in many ways they can see what's going on for you and help to just bring it out.
100%. I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Well, you've done too well. People aren't going to believe you're a real client.
Well, I am, I can
so
assure
thank you for that. Yeah, I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
What one thing would you say to anyone coming in here? What one piece of advice would you give anyone coming in here?
Your life will change forever. Absolutely. Because you'll start to really, body, mind, spirit, your life will change forever because it is a small group. You get the attention. You don't just get 1 second to share. You're listened to, you're heard, and that's the most important thing. When there's large groups and there's not the opportunity to be heard, to be listened to, and let's face it, when we're in addiction, that is one of the most important things we want emotionally to grow. We want to be heard, we want to be listened to, and we want to be understood.
Yeah, that's intentionally why we are small, and we've discussed it. If we ever got bigger, we wouldn't ever have more than 8 clients. We'd have a second place. A lot of centres around the world, not going to name any names, have 12, 15, 20 clients and the same number of staff. And number of dynamics come out. The quiet ones don't get heard at all. Some people play up just to get heard, just to get attention, which in some ways I understand when you've invested the time, effort, energy, money to come here. You know, so we have a lot of approaches because everyone's different, but it's then hearing their individual needs.
And what's really important, because it's small numbers, you can't hide behind a cushion or something. But in saying that, there is never any pressure put on you. You're gently encouraged to share. And I think the staff have got a high awareness of when a person is ready. So a person is not pushed. So you're not pushed and you don't feel threatened by not sharing. And I think the sitting together, because it's a small group, you eventually become a very close-knit family.
I like that. But that's what I was thinking as you were saying it. It never dawned on me, in a large group, people can disappear and can hide, as you said, hide behind a cushion. Never dawned on me till you said that. So thank you for helping me realise that. Wow.
Thank you.
Blown away. Well done, Francis.
So I'll leave.
May I give you a hug?
Yes, absolutely, you can. So I'll leave with an absolute heart full of gratitude. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Namaste.
Namaste. Oh, konnichiwa. Arigatou gozaimasu.